Hopefully I'll be able to get a higher quality webcam soon, but I want to let you know for kind of a time synchronization factor, it's Friday, May 8th at 2:15 p.m. Right now I'm recording this for the Reality War video site, and then I'm uploading a 12-minute 51-second raw footage file to Facebook where I will tag certain people and request feedback, relevant feedback, and then I'm going to say time until substantive response is the key here. So I'm trying to measure these real people who have shown every indication that they are part of this thing that's going on, the distance in time before my release of information and when I get appropriate response from those people back. The world is changing too fast for us to keep up with, and the question is, how much of a thumb on us does the algorithm have? And when I say the algorithm, it's many people who are struggling to get control of the main algorithm, which changes on a day-to-day basis, okay? Something about organic people being the organic random generators for the computer's consciousness. That's in there somewhere. As far as a theory. So trying to explain what's going on, I have very high-minded like constructs having to do with quantum mechanics and how we experience time and the geometry of that compared to pantheons of old as like kind of my core theory that I've been working on for 8 years. And I've come to understand people who are just not, it's like Marty McFly in Back to the Future. It's like, well, you may not like it, but your kids are going to love it. It's kind of that kind of a thing. And it's a long story, but I'm creating the Reality War site so people can kind of just get these little, for people who've never seen me or don't understand who I am, just these little bites that are time appropriate. Because sending somebody to a video that I did a year and a half ago, it's going to be not relevant at all. So this is a contest for me to keep, okay, the nerdy people happy, the corporate people happy, the really draw together the sort of spiritual community who's trying to figure this out, get my friends who are all obsessed with their own media empire to maybe admit that spacecadet.com might be a good brand to get behind for the next 3 weeks or so, keep my personal relationships happy, and then my online diary, which is the sort of how my deepest thoughts exposed to those who I think who actually care, you know, even if they don't see it all, they see some of it. But all of those things are going on top of a live performance, which, why not? Right now, I'm going to do a full-voiced rehearsal on, which I need to do, and I rehearse it in various different ways. And I'm hoping to perform this live with a newly recorded custom solo guitar track that I won't hear until Saturday night, or till Friday night or Saturday morning. So my plan is on Blake and my show's Antisocial Distancing on the 9th, tomorrow night. Wow. I'm going to perform this tomorrow night. Got a lot to do every day, making graphics packages and all this other stuff. I'm in hyper-production mode, all heading into May 27th, which is the day that humans go back. I keep saying humans, which is sad. I'm just like totally dissing like all of the other countries who've had active space programs. It's my American bias. Sorry, everyone. I'm American. I have to be proud in my home, my land. I have an intellectual and emotional land, and then I've got a physical land and a care for the people around me who are Americans. So I do have that pride, even though I am saying we should be upending everything. No man, no madness. Later, I'm working up chess. Chess will be part of the next phase. There will always be a performance aspect to the Spacecast. Live performance. I'm taking my cue from Saturday Night Live, but I'm not copying Saturday Night Live. I'm trying to like bottle in a cup. What? Bottle in a cup? Bottle in a glass. Bottle. I'm going to try to put it all in a presentable format that makes sense going forward, but everything up to May 27th has been a making of retrospective that you can dive through at your own speed. The people who are here right now are getting to be an interactive part in it and adjust my direction as I play my own game as I'm creating it. I'm not going to be doing it quite like this forever. I'm going to be going into production mode with when I see how able, willing my potential collaborators are, I will build that structure based upon what I believe is as an amount of assistance I can reasonably expect, that where they can make time commitments. You know, the idea is you're not following the computer to tell you everything you're doing in the day. You have free will parts of the day, but then there are times where I will make my 3 o'clock appointment, I will make my 7 o'clock appointment, and be prepared for those appointments. That's the part of the old system we have to maintain if we're not going to literally put our entire lives in control of the machine. So, this is my second off-the-cuff monologue that I've done right in a row. It's for a different audience. This is for the reality war audience. The other one was far more personal. I was coming off of a fight with my stepfather, but it was all said and done, it was a really productive conversation. It ended with him saying, you know, I never listen, or I never let him talk, and I say, well, you pontificate, and we just walked away. But that's what this is looking like on all fronts. And so the ability to sort of walk away from this and then kind of come together and make it more constructive and acknowledge that you did hear some of what they were saying, that's one way through the phase that we're in right now. So again, it is Friday, May 8th, 2:21:45. I'm going to take that monologue, which was very open and emotional, and put that on Facebook. I'm going to tag a select group of people which should react to this. Please give me substantive reaction. And the time delay between my posting it and when I get the substantive reaction from those friends will give me more information about how much echo space there is in the algorithms preventing me from talking to my various audiences. I'm building bridges across borders that are not geographical borders, they're ideological borders. Corey Kaplan, Corey Drew Kaplan, Metatron, The Reality War out.